They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Carr trying again after the pick. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 23. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bills have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback in. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. So at the end of one, a defensive touchdown has provided us our only points so far. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Broke through the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Carr setting to throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing again. It's Carr. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Kamara running out of the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints with the football. Second and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, Carr. He's got Shaheed. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Carr now on 1st and 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints tie it in the final minute of the half. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. At their own 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Chase Young bringing him down there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Again, it's Cook. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Another one for Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good for a gain of 5. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. It's Allen out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Amendola able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down, ball at the 36. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
Shaheed now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing his car. This one's taken in by Hill. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Complete out to the right. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. And that falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Carr back to throw. This is complete to Olave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll run with Kamara. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Saints get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a save.
Carr with it on 1st. Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. So we hit the...
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw for Allen. Connects with Cook. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
The 43-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bills losing by 9. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. He's at midfield. 30. And the Saints will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints take a 16-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Saints will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air, Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Carr. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Grupe adds the extra point. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they pick him off again. And the Bills have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
All right, 1 more snap to play here. One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it was their disruptive brand of football that paved the way for this victory. 4 turnovers in a game. That is going to be tough for any